Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Japanese playthrough with me, your host, Lucky Marine, in EU4. We have just had a coalition war fire because we took two quite expensive provinces off Liang. We took them, we identified them and took them because of the massive trade power that each had. And a few other guys around here had just got up to, it was going to give them 52 aggressive expansion. We were in November at the time. I did dabble with just letting it tick over one and then taking them, but I was like, these aren't going to kick off. These aren't going to kick off. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I should have thought that through a little bit longer, a little bit more, because we already had a coalition of a few islands down here and the Ottomans. Now, why the Ottomans, you ask? Why the Ottomans? And you'd be right to ask why the Ottomans. It's because the Ottomans have these islands and this and this and this. So anything we do over here, it affects them quite a lot, which I think is silly. I think it's silly that someone in Bosnia, some Ottoman in Bosnia, whilst he's drinking his apple tea over his morning star, crescent moon, maybe, I don't know, whatever paper they read, is furious over Japan taking islands in the Spice Islands. I don't think that would ever be a thing. I don't think they care that much. It'd be far enough away from not to be bothered. But we have accrued over time quite the aggressive expansion against the Ottomans. Yeah. 142. But at least it's coming down by 2.6 yearly. It won't take too long for this to get to 50. And they want our provinces. Of course they want my provinces. They can take my provinces out of our cold, dead hands. We had dabbled. I did put forth an idea early on that we poke the coalition and we take the Ottoman Islands off him in the ensuing peace process. Because we have fought the Ottomans before in a coalition, and we have won before because they just didn't send enough troops. They had a decent navy, I will give them that. It wrecked us on more than one occasion. But we got tech, we got back onto parity, and we ended up fighting back all within the space of a war. We went from our ships being useless to our ships being fairly good, being able to stand up to the Ottomans. So, speaking of tech, 25, 25, 24. So, any military that they land is, well, they're going to be fair game. We will be able to fight them fairly evenly. I'm at 22. Yeah, you're at 23, 25. All right. Well, their ships may well be quite a lot better than ours. Yeah, they unlocked the 3-decker at 25. At least the heavy frigate there. The Archipelago frigate. Just short of the Eastern Indiaman. So we need to transport people now whilst we can. Although I assume we will be able to build more on the fly. What I was just saying here before the last episode, what I started to say before the last episode ended was, yes, we have troops here. Yes, they're up to full morale. But these 4 are all angry with us, and they all want to smash us right now. We need to ship these troops. This needs to be our Dunkirk, I think. I think they're just going to group up and pile into us. So we take them out, and we ferry them back to safety. Even if it's just Korea, it probably will just be Korea, and we engage on our terms. We'll probably build a stack up here, merge them all together. Probably not merge them all together. Maybe have 2 or 3 strategic stacks that are of a balanced composition, and have them supporting each other, much like we did when we took out Yan the first time round. We'll just take out Yan a second time round, and then continue. It looks like Shun doesn't have quite so many forts, so we'll eat our way through Yan, and then just do a little bit more, and take out Shun's capital. But if we stay here, I believe they're going to merge up, and we're going to end up with 50, probably another 50, maybe 20, and one province miners can even produce 10, so maybe 15. There could be upwards of 100 troops all merge up here, and as good as we are, as great as our morale is, we wouldn't be able to stand up to that. So let us tactically retreat out of this area. 55 ships. 55 ships with an admiral. 4 heavies in there. I ain't scared. Right. Let us start putting together an army up here. Alright. Radical reforms. This is for loads of mercantilism, I think. Oh, that's loads of mercantilism. But look at them points. Look at those points. What could those points do for us? We could bring... Oh, we could bring a core in, maybe. 5 mercantilism though. Provincial, yeah. I think we got mercantilism. The long-term monetary benefits, especially whilst we're at war. $200 admin points are great. I would love all these admin points, but if we were going to lose our Master of Mint, any other person in there, and I might consider it. What am I on about? I'm still eyeing up the 5 mercantilism. Five mercantilism. On you go. 42%, 84% provincial trade power modifier. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Anyway, do you remember we were talking about, yeah, it's a big coalition, but it's fairly useless? Well, that's one of the fairly useless members eliminated out of the war. Soon to be, well, we'll stop off. We'll stop off at Zabotek for a mocker in the Costa over there, and then we'll continue over to take out you. Almost forgotten this theatre existed. I reckon we could have probably shipped all these people home, and our colonial nation would have been able to handle it on their own. The only reason why these troops are here at all was as a remnant of the force that we had here to help Japanese Mexru put down the rebels, because we fed them a lot of this land very quickly, and every single episode we must have had 3 or 4 rebel stacks popping up. But it was worth it in the end. It was worth it in the end. If you total up the amount that they have sent us in trade, in treasure fleets, it's got to be 160 a time. It started at 120 a time, and the more that they've grown, the more that number's gone up, but it must be, I don't know. I don't really want to go back and count them. I probably, no, definitely won't go back and count them. But we must have had 40? About 40? Yeah. So, an astronomical amount. Yes, it's added to our inflation, but it's money in the pot. It's money that we have used to good effect to pay off loans, to tide us over in a couple of wars, actually. Right. Let's get at least 20 of you on the ships. And where are you going? Right, we can get past you. Do you have people on board? No, you don't. Religion conversions, St. Helena. We all know what happens with Christian provinces and Shinto. Yeah. Yeah. I see you. Damn you, Catholic zealots. Oh, already got dudes here. Nice one. We should have this wrapped up. Got the morale. Shame there wasn't someone here. A 9-0, that's not going to help. But we have our own Dunkirk on the go here. We need you in here. I knew there was going to be a lot of troops. I said at least 100, and yeah, been proved right. We wouldn't have been able to stand up to that. We'd have had our army wiped. So, tactical retreat. Let them. Oh, we should have scorched earth before we went. We should have been scorched earthing as we were going from Liang down to here. It's alright. And with such massive stacks that they've got going around, coupled with, we took defensive ideas, didn't we? We took defensive ideas, so they're gonna have extra attrition this entire time. That 15 is grumbling together nicely. Costly embargo against Barmanis. Alright, well, let's not embargo you then. I don't think I can embargo whilst I'm at war. Who do we convert now? Let us... No rebel factions. Having full humanist, I've just grown into... Where are you going? Do you have people on board? Just not looking at the rebel factions. But we will... Right. Get you converted. Nice one. We've lost that. Are they there now? Malacca's trying to... Yeah. It's alright. I'm fine with that. I'm going after the war goal and I need to keep all my people together. Are you... You don't have people on board? So what are you doing? I don't know. We'll probably keep our ships in here somewhere. Relatively safe. We can still blockade a number of Yan's forces. We won that, which is an instant stack wipe because we're on an island. It's a good job. We left people there. Shinto already. Culture is English. We'll have the -100 for recent... We should have. -100 for recent rebellion. But we don't, but it's alright because we're still down at 0 for there. Back to the pointy end. Back to the pointy end. Alright, so you're there. We have... Does that colonist come back? Or are they both still... Recall... Right, we recalled him from here. And he's on his way here. Okay, right. Are you nearly done with that? You're done with that. You could take this at any point, at any time. Russia could sweep in there and take that off from us. Okay. Right, lads. Got a job for you. Ships. Got jobs for you as well. Yeah, look at all this. It's a good job that we got out of there when we could. We were blocked in by forts, so we couldn't march out. We had just the right amount of ships in the area to ferry our 40,000 out. That'd have been a big hit to morale if they'd have been lost, and it'd be money as well to get them back. Okay, you carry on. This is almost an afterthought down here. This is how little I care about the little guys over in the New World. Yes, they add to a coalition, but they're fairly useless. And who are you? You. So you has marched all the way through Alutaya to get down to here. Interesting. Why would you go... Oh no, you've got at least 60,000 siege of my lands. That's fair enough then. And did we delete? We did. We deleted all the forts up here. So this land that they take, it's not going to contribute much to their war score. Ocean. Ocean. I have special things. I have special things in mind for you, Sean. That's fine. Malacca can... Why are you running away, bro? Yep. 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 Still not landing, are you? We could probably do with 15 stack, maybe? Yep. Yep. Shit. Yeah, we touch lots of stuff with Russia now. I'm not surprised that they've set us as a rival. Got 133. It's already signed. I'll bring you into this army. Can you get there a bit quicker? You can. Siege of Toshtepec is over. Of course it is. Alright. Yeah, we just marched straight into their face. They had a 244 and we just wiped the floor with them. Alright, well you just merge up there. Why are you still building forts? This is my colonial nation doing this. I don't want you too attached to me. You go do your own thing. That was a bygone order from when we were down here holding off two colonial nations. Yeah, look at this. Shu doesn't know what hit it. Hasn't got a clue. Infantry combat ability plus 15 versus infantry combat ability plus 10. Do you have anything on your horses? Sometimes the horsey people out this way have good combat ability on their horses. I don't know if the Mongols might as stock, but no. 6.2 morale to 5.1. We've got more discipline. We've got the tactics there. Let's roll 615. Yeah. So let's watch this. Next roll 4 to a 6. Next roll 9 to a 4. We might have wiped the floor with these. Maybe not. One more tick and they've gone. Okay. How's the loot around here? Yeah, just start looting, guys. That is our alarm, but I will wait for this fight to finish. At the very least. Why did Shun think they could just walk into Japanese territory and they weren't going to get their asses handed to them? I can't imagine the propaganda campaign that went on down here. Look, we've taken this off Japan, so we'll be all fine. We'll be okay going all the way over here. And they're like, yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do it. This was really easy to take. And then they've come across hardened stormtrooping samurai. Stormtrooper samurai. Wow. Stormtrooping ninja samurai. And they've got the faces absolutely wrecked. Next one. Done. Good night. Out you go. So 13, 23, 30,000. 30,000 men on horses, centaurs maybe, and cannons slaughtered to a man, and we lost less than 5,000 men. 5,000 brave men, besandaled men with a wiggly foot. Oh, Shun. Oh, Shun. Bless you. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? From 6 battles. Yeah, if we it's a show superiority war as well. So had we lost that battle or lost these men down here, it would have been 2, maybe 3 big battles against us. And we need to make every single battle count. Yeah. We need 15 war score from battles. Don't know if the fight that we just had is up there. Oh, it just says 6 battles plus 15. Anyway, we'll wait for that to tick around. What has that done to Shun? Is Shun... Nope, still high. Still high. Japan is making gains. Of course we're making gains. We're Japan. We are Japan. Have you not seen what we've done in the world? We held off the Ottomans in a previous war. We have just come out of fighting one of the richest superpowers in the world. And we won, and we took land off them. And you think you can fire a coalition? You think you can fire a coalition and you can win? Well, 30,000 men. 30,000 men at a loss of less than 5. I think we'll be alright. Even when this 100,000 stack monstrosity comes up. I think if we can lure them into favourable grounds with this 40 backed up by 15, we'll get another 15 on the go. We might not need another 15 on the go. We might just need a few more cannons chucked in there. What's the composition like? It's decent composition as well. Could do with maybe another couple of horse, 2 horse maybe, just so we've got a couple on each flank instead of just the one. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Losing money at the moment. Whoa, war reparations 40. All right, okay. Okay, anyway, that has been us for this episode. We've done well. We prevented losses down here. We knew that we were fighting everyone around us. We knew there was a chance that they could merge their forces up and come and smash us. We weren't overconfident. At the moment that you become overconfident in your own abilities, in your own position, is the point where the enemy pulls something out of the bag and you end up getting spanked. We didn't want that. We wanted to engage on our terms, in favourable conditions, with routes out if we needed it. And that's what we did. We pulled a Dunkirk. We pulled all the men off. We rescued this army group, and it's worked wonders for us because they've gone on to annihilate Shun's standing army of 30,000 that was up here. They do have 16 mints in about down here, but oh well. 30,000 stack wipe, gone. Great. And yes, the Malaccas. Although we do have 20,000 down here. 20,000 should hold Brunei quite well. The Ottomans are down here, but they have no troops down here. So I don't know how. Oh, this is just galleys, really. Oh no, they've mixed it in with U, and U has transport ships. Oh, okay. But I don't care. They can take as much as this as they want. Much like when we were at war with Yan, when they fired a coalition. We concentrated on the war goal. We concentrated on the war leader, and we managed to win. Same again here. We don't have any fortresses on the mainland Asia. We only have one in Japan, and it's quite a big one. So level 6. So I have been Lucky Marine. This has been good. Everyone else, all you lot, have been amazing, as always. Come back in the next episode where we merge together forces in the north and we wait for the inevitable clash, which will be of our choosing. Even if we split an army, let it appear weak, put it in mountains, or not there, maybe here, woods plus a river will give us woods plus a river and a decent place to support from. Yeah, depends how far they come up. Anyway, yeah, come back in the next episode when all that happens. I mean, it's going to be exciting anyway. It's a coalition war. We're fighting this. So it's going to be interesting either way. Turn 8's in. Turn 8's in. His tiny island and his massive Australian colony. I hope they can do some island hopping down here and take these for us. But I won't be too unhappy if they don't. So, yeah. Take care.